Yeah, come closer. You physically come closer. Stand there. Look at him. Can you shift back this way at all towards this computer?
On the chair?
Yeah.
Okay. How's that?
That looks better. You can just look right at him.
Okay.
That'll work.
Hey, John, if that gets too dicey, that chair will come out of those things on.
Oh, I know. It was close.
Okay.
Will it come up on this monitor when it comes up?
No.
Oh.
We just hope that they're recording at 240. So we'll give them about 30 seconds. And ask him what his name, spell his name, what organization, and spell the organization. That should give them enough time to make sure that they're up and recording. If this is the way we're going to be doing this, usually they ask the questions and we put an earpiece in his ear, but you're asking the questions. No? Okay. All right, thanks. Bye. Okay, go ahead and start just like I said.
Okay, could you state your name and spell it?
Yeah, my name's Mike Russo. That's my last name is spelled R-U-S-S-O.
Okay, and the organization you're with, and spell that?
The organization that I'm with is Fathers-4-Justice, which is Fathers, the number 4, Justice, and that's in the U.S.
Okay, and could you tell us how your organization got involved with James and his daughter?
James actually was referred to me by a gentleman out of Massachusetts through Facebook. James was looking for help in his situation, some support, and just a friend, basically.
Okay, and so what do you know about this case?
About this case, the short answer is that to me, James has done nothing wrong, and that's the main thing to get across here is that he's a biological dad who was actually asked by the mother to come and get the child from a situation that the mother felt was not fit for the child. And this Amber Alert was called sometime after the child was picked up, and it seems to me to be just sour grapes. I don't know if it's more the mother or the grandmother, but it seems like the grandmother had gotten some sour grapes over the child not being at the house when she arrived.
And so where do you think James and his daughter will go from here?
Where do I think they will go from here? Well, the last I heard was that the daughter was, or James's daughter, was actually coming back to Missouri from Iowa, back to the grandmother's residence, which, my personal opinion of that is there's a great injustice in that. From all the things that James has sent me and told me, the ironclad proof that he's got that the child is not in a good situation in that home leads me to believe that they've really done a great injustice.
And so, all three questions.
Anything else you want to add?
Do you want to add, is there something you would like to add about his case or about his situation?
Well, yeah, about his situation, it's not real uncommon. Um, the other thing about it is that it seems to me the more cases that you hear, it's if a mother leaves the state with a child, she's protecting the child. But if a father leaves, even with permission, like James had, uh, all of a sudden you're a kidnapper. So there's a great bias in the whole system that really needs to be overcome.
What about the picture? Do you want to mention the picture and no?
Do you have a picture or?
Do I have? Yes, actually, uh, James had been completely alienated from the child for most of the 2 years, but recently had a an open relationship through the grandmother, actually talking on the phone with the child and at least phone contact. And James had requested some pictures of his daughter. Well, the one picture actually shows an adult holding a lit cigarette up for the 2-year-old to smoke, and you know that right there uh, was enough that I felt that James really needed help and needed people to be involved.
So, what message you want to send out?
What message do I want to send out? Uh, that we at Fathers-for-Justice, we're not going to put up with any more of this gender bias stuff. Let's base everything on fact.
I think that's good. All right, what do you think, Paul?
I think that'll work.
I think that ought to be good.
You think that'll be good?